And now we're going to shift to the 6A classification here with the girls 3,200 meters. And Corey, I know this has been a race that I've been looking forward to. We've been talking about this race a lot. So let's go through this field here real quickly. Hip 1, Jenna Carter. Hip 2, Ava Bushaw. Hip 3, San Juanita Leal. Hip 4, Madison Peters. Hip 5, Nicole Humphreys. Hip 6, Soya Ladevent. Hip 7, Stacy Lease. Hip 8, Emma Wade, and hip 9, Samantha Humphreys.
Now, I know you have some color with the Humphreys. You spent a lot of time with them over the cross-country season, but those two girls are the favorites here. Nicole didn't even run the 32 last year. She comes in potentially as the favorite this year, along with her sister Samantha. So I think those are the girls to watch out for. But if we're looking at anyone to contend with them, it's Ava Bushaw of South Lake Carroll. It's San Juanita Leal of Edinburgh North. Those two girls could potentially put a rift in between the Humphreys.
And this is a very fast field here, Corey. Leading the way this year in 6A, it's been the twin sisters, Nicole and Samantha. Nicole went 10-11 at regionals. So Samantha went 10-12. They've been duking it out. They pretty much run even. Oh,
don't see that very often.
No, in the 3,200.
The callback.
Well, they'll be called back to the start line here.
Yeah.
We'll have a retry.
I've seen it occasionally, but, traditionally with distance races, you don't.
It's very uncommon. Very uncommon.
Yeah.
Well, we will line up again here on this waterfall and then get underway here in this girls' 3,200 meters. Again, very tight race here. Lots of players to look out for. Some of the best in the state of Texas. And the gun is off, and we are off now.
One thing we did see yesterday in one of the more, I think, eye-opening races in the 1600 was Elizabeth Leachman kind of moving really early in the race and breaking that pack out. If you're the 3,200-meter competitor here, that is a strategy, I think, that doesn't get played very often. And if you want to break up the Humphreys, that's kind of what you might need to do here. But I don't think it might happen because we got a Humphrey out front right now.
That's Samantha Humphreys right now. They got kind of bunched up there those first 50 meters, but Sam said, no, I want to take this out here and make this an honest race.
San Juanita Leal has run like that in the past, kind of coming out to a fast early pace. Maybe the strategy here for state, though, is to be conservative, wait till your competitors make a move, and just hold as long as you can. Make this a race at the end.
And right now, again, it's Samantha Humphreys leading the way as we come through the first lap, and then the rest of the field is right there with her.
I tend to agree with those tactics. I think in high school, making mistakes can come back to bite you. So you want to avoid doing that as much as possible. And sometimes it means running with the pack.
Looks like the pack there went through in about 75 seconds. So a quick opening 400 meters there for these ladies. And now they're starting to come back a little bit to Sam up there in the lead.
Are you surprised that the Humphreys aren't running side by side?
A little bit, Maybe Nicole's just, waiting for her moment to then go up there with her sister, because usually they do run literally stride for stride. We saw it during the cross-country season when they literally crossed at the almost exact moment in the cross-country championships. I believe Nicole came out by fractions of a second ahead for the win there, and they've done that this entire season on the track as well.
Yeah. Nicole is running kind of with someone in front, behind, beside her, and running in that box a little bit. It takes a little bit of experience to run that tightly, would you say?
Yes, that's for sure. Especially when you're so close to all those athletes, you can't move very much, and so you're kind of confined to that area. You don't want to necessarily be in the box, but the good thing is in a race like the 3,200 meters, there's plenty of time to get out of the box as well.
Yeah.
All right, we've gone through 800 meters here, right around 2:34. So still pretty quick here for these ladies. But again, it is still Sam Humphreys out in the lead.
Roughly about, I think, a 10:08 pace that we're on right now. I mean, distance running nationally on the girls' field. Oh, we just got some lightning too.
Just saw some lightning.
Yeah, not great. But I think distance racing on the girls' side has gotten extremely fast in recent years, with many of them going under 10 minutes. I think the Humphreys are as talented as anyone out there. I think they have the talent to do that as well.
That's right. Honestly, distance running in the entire country has just gotten so much faster in recent years. It's not uncommon to see sub 10. Just heard some thunder here during this race, so these athletes are really fighting through some interesting conditions here, to say the least.
Yeah, and I wonder, if they decide to end the race and re-race almost. I mean,
the only issue, though, is, we are already almost halfway through this race.
Right. Looks like they're just going to battle through here.
Looks like for now we're going to keep running here.
Yeah.
And again, still very tight here. Anyone's race. Sam Humphreys slightly in the lead. San Juanita Leal and Nicole Humphreys right there behind her.
Yeah, I think San Juanita Leal is running very smartly at this point and really staying within herself. If she wants to be in contention late, that's what she's going to have to do. But she has some speed. 2:13 for 800 meters, 4:47 for the full 1,600 meters. I think, she wants to be there in the mix with the Humphreys. She's putting herself in a great place right now.
That's for sure. She's just on the outside of lane 1 there with hit number 3. And Leal, I remember seeing her during the cross-country season at the 6A State Championships, and I would describe her, I would say, as a very just strong, confident runner. So when it comes down to those final meters, that could really play to her advantage, as we're looking to close.
We are coming up to the halfway point. When does this field have to move? When does somebody have to kind of surge?
You would think, I would say, once you're getting into the, 3 laps, 2 laps to go, someone's going to have to make a definitive move, in order to create some separation, potentially, and really try to push this field to something quick and, something, we gotta fight for a state title for sure.
I agree. I think, if you're Bushaw or Leal, they are stopping the race midway through. Wow.
Corey, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this
before. I haven't
before.
either. That is brutal for a field that's going through at
5:20 pace.
5:10 to 5:20 pace. That is brutal. You got to recover now and come right back to it. But we're going to get a lightning delay here at Mike Myers Stadium on day 3.
So we got halfway through this 6A girls 3,200 meter race, and the officials come out and stop this field. So looks like we are now in an inclement weather delay.
It's the right decision ultimately. It's hard. It's the hardest decision you got to make, but it's the right one. You got too much risk here all the track with metal bleachers, metal rail. You got to do it. So it's really brutal, but.
So the UIL announcing that the contest has been temporarily suspended due to lightning and thunder in the area and inclement weather. So fans, athletes will be evacuating the facility, and we'll be providing updates as we can get them.